Take a look at this.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Over just a bit.
Hey!
I looked the camera straight in the optical aperture.
Aperture, and I said... You gotta go check out that video.
Yeah, alright. Okay. Hey everybody, Haji here, NoBsTeeVee along with
Rob, known as Fine Art. Okay, we're making fun of this video. We can't mention it because it's like got bad words in it, but tell them what it is.
If you go look up
YouTube
and type in K and Peel, K-E-Y, and Peel, P-E-E-L-E, and it's called I Said
D-I-T-C-H.
Okay,
It's hilarious.
Just go watch it. It's funny, and it's typical. You know, it's typical men. And
You're gonna laugh.
And Rob and I always laugh about it because, like, I was in the church. I had the camera all set up and everything, and I was about to take a picture. And this guy came around and he said, "You shooting JPEG?" You'll understand when you watch the video. Okay.
So anyways, this is episode
462. The rest are all archived. You have to find them in the forum.
NoBsTeeVee, and we're sporting our new shirts again, and life is good. So end of February, and we're getting into March, and I shot a wedding last Saturday, a winter wedding. It was great. Weather was good. It was just a little bit of snow, and that's exactly what the bride wanted. And yeah, I am having a bad hair day. Look at that.
I was gonna say something, but I didn't want to.
But I'll get over it.
All right, let's just jump. Let's jump.
What do we got?
What do you got?
Today we've got a potpourri of stuff we're gonna share.
A smorgasbord.
A smorgasbord. I printed this out. This is an image from, I think, Gabby's little baby, right? Is it Gabby?
No.
I believe it is.
Look at. Oh, okay.
I said Gab. I don't know if it's Gabrielle from Hawaii, but it's some
Gabby.
Gabby
Gooby.
Goober. This is her little boy. Anyways, her question on the forum, and we're going to talk about this briefly, is to do with catch lights, because she said that the catch light on this baby are really tiny, and so you put a great post on, so I'll let you explain what you said to Gab about your solution for catch lights.
What was my post about? Oh yes. Well, actually, it's pretty simple, right? Catch lights. The closer your light source to your subject, the bigger the catch lights are going to be. The farther away, the smaller they're going to be. And it's kind of like the same thing. You can actually see it when you're shooting, right? So whenever I'm taking a photograph of somebody, I look right in their eyes.
The optics of their soul.
I look in the depth of their souls, and I check to see if the catch light's there. So all you got to do is just,
take a light,
bring it in, you get big, huge catch lights.
big globs of light.
Now, if you're using speed lights, like flashes, like
Tiny
Nikon and Canon or Sunback or Civitas or whatever, and Mike and Andy mentioned it.
Mike and Andy, who's that?
Yeah, Mike and Andy. That's all we gotta say is Mike and Andy.
Mike from...
I can't understand his
Yes,
English.
he's got an accent. He's from the UK. Your feet keep touching my foot.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Stop touching me.
Well, they mentioned, use a light modifier. So with the little flashes, I've got little soft boxes, I've got umbrellas, bounce them off a wall, anything to turn that small little light source like that into a big one. And you'll see, digital, you see the results right away. So that's a good post about that, because we've all gone through situations where we want those big catch lights.
I know a lot of you guys are aware of that, but a lot of people still don't understand catch lights. I use reflectors a lot too, to increase the catch light, or double up, sometimes triple up the catch light, or use two light sources to get double catch lights. There's nothing wrong with that. Certain lighting situations ask that you do that. Anyways, that's what we got to say about catch lights.
Good post.
Almost took out an eye with that one.
And then the catch lights wouldn't have mattered.
I printed this out too. That's a picture from our very own moderator. Is he a moderator?
Yes. Yeah, it all went downhill after
Danny Rebela. He's from California, and I believe he's originally from, his roots are somewhere
Perhaps she's a Smurf, her blood is blue.
New Orleans. That's where his name comes from. Rebela is their French name, by the way.
Rebela.
Their roots are France.
Okay, what about
Rebela? That picture there, check it out. Okay, this girl's got paint all over her face. So I just want to point it out because I thought it was really cool. Danny, first of all, Danny is one of the speakers next August at Niagara School of Imaging.
Nice.
Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Oh, it's a long post, and people have been
I did not know
flooding him with accolades and praise, and finally Mike,
See
the
what,
guy
happens,
that's
see what happens when we don't go anymore? They let anybody in.
they lowered the bar.
Yeah.
No, actually,
That's awesome.
Danny is an awesome speaker presenter. He
I mean,
originally was a student of ours about 5 years ago.
And you know what? I mean, even though you got to stare at that mustache,
He's got a big mustache.
Thing is, man, was it 4 days, 5 days?
5 days.
Do you know how much that guy can teach you in 5 days?
Niagara
I mean, he's
School
got
of
a
Imaging.
plethora of knowledge in all aspects of photography, whether it's studio, outdoors, portraits, babies, boudoir.
So anyways, check him out, and Niagara School of Imaging.com.
NiagaraSchool.com.
Google it. Niagara School.
And Warren's
It's in
there,
August.
Warren's there again.
Warren, our very own Warren, who's also a speaker at Inferno Workshop.
I
at
think
the
Jason
Inferno.
Group's there again.
Is he?
I think so.
Jason is somebody we've done webinars with.
Yep. Yep.
And he was a speaker at
So that's
past Inferno. But I just want to point this out, because look at Danny, look what he's doing. He's taking paint. He's doing a senior portrait. He's actually pouring paint on the
I
girl.
think he was just mad.
And doing something totally radical. So, you know, probably this was, you think this was at the start of the session or at the end?
Oh, definitely the start.
Yeah.
It's a bride.
That's right on her wedding day, before the ceremony.
Good stuff.
But if you, Danny has also done paint, multicolored with his whole family. You know, so he's done like actual sessions of him and his wife and her kids just having fun with cans of paint on a white backdrop. It's hilarious.
It's cool.
And that just kind of reflects his personality. They're not right.
And he's different. It's different.
Yeah.
Right.
He's really crushing it when it comes to his photography studio. He's got a little studio down there, and he's got a frame shop as well that his wife runs. And he's also got a full-time job as a police officer. Currently, he's running the prison down there. He's like the main guy.
Freeze! I'd be like, is that your real mustache?
Yeah, Danny's got his big 70s.
Tom Selleck. That's what it is. He's got the Tom Selleck.
He's an anorexic Tom Selleck. Sorry, Danny. Anyway,
right.
so yeah, you know, try something different. You know, like Danny, I get inspired by stuff like that. I think, well, why not?
Right.
Bring some paint to the next shoot and just splash.
But you don't tell them.
Don't tell them.
Okay.
What do you got?
I got
something.
Okay, so marketing aspect. Let's get
Marketing.
aspect. So a while ago we were talking about some of the commercial shoots I did. And,
You're gonna crack that sucker open?
No, I'm not, because this is actually for the client.
They can't see it yet.
I'm
You
going
gotta
to
lift it
show it to them.
All right, just saying.
Just hold on. I got to figure out what I'm going to say about this. So I did a shoot for a construction company.
He's winging it.
And I always wing it.
I'm winging it.
Yeah. So I did a shoot for a construction site, and we decided with our shoots now we'd give something free. Well, not something free, but just something to remember us by. And I remember I talked about this the last time. I did a plaque up for the company. So I did this a plaque. So I did a construction company. And for each person that was in a photo like this one here.
That didn't sound right.
What do you mean?
You did a construction.
I did a construction. Okay,
What's the name of this company?
this one's Wabi Steel.
Okay, that sounds like a sushi dish.
That's right, it's a wabi.
Wabi sounds like a karate form.
So so let me finish here. So what I did is I did a plaque up of each photo where somebody was in it. So you see this guy here, he's in this photo. So this plaque is for this guy. They don't know it yet.
Surprise.
I've got my name, I've got their logo, and I think I've got about 36 different plaques.
Really?
Yeah, that I'm sending out to them. Now, yes, it did cost me some money.
How much that cost?
This one here,
36?
12. Well, I'm looking at one, probably about 25 bucks each.
Times 36.
Yeah. So I mean,
There goes all the profit.
few hundred bucks. No. But anyways, do you think they're not going to be impressed when they get this there? I mean, most of the time when you're doing shoots like this, they never really, the workers never really see the images at all.
Did you put your logo on there?
There it is. I got my website, I got my name, and I got their logo. So stuff like this goes a long way.
Do you think grown men are going to cry when they get that?
Yeah, they're going to rub it on themselves. You know, just like we just had our dog.
James always takes it to a new level.
Yeah. So we do. I just had my dog day session on Saturday,
Right.
and we sold out. It was awesome. And again, what we did for this one is they don't know it yet, but we bought a whole bunch of little plastic keychains.
Right.
And I'm gonna give them each of them with a picture of their dog in the keychain, just free. It's for them. But those little incentives, not incentives, they wouldn't be. That's the wrong word, right? Incentive is to get them in.
It's a
those
free
little
gift.
thank yous,
Unexpected free
gifts go a long way.
This is awesome. A little expensive, mind you, but I would be concerned.
Little
about
expensive,
that.
but I'm not concerned concerned about the caliber of the client, I'd like to
yeah.
keep these clients, right? So they have a lot of money to spend.
I sort of, and I mentioned this before, I do something similar, and you probably do this too. Every session that we send out, that gets picked up, we give them a free stack of wallet-sized business cards of one of our favorite poses from that session. We put our logo in there, and we put it in an envelope. So it's the first thing they see when they get their prints in a nice box, tissue wrapped. They go, oh, they don't expect it. That's the key. They don't expect it.
They don't expect it. That's right. So
that's going to make grown men cry.
Now, Tech Talk.
Tech Talk?
Tech Talk.
Can I finish marketing?
Yes, you can.
I want to say something because I just thought of this last minute. I was driving.
Because you're winging it?
I'm winging it. We're always winging it. I put my eyes on. This is a great tool. It's a notepad. I've got a lot of them. And in it I have notes. So you can use it to defend yourself. But I'm always listening to tapes, audio, CDs. You know what I watched last night?
What's that?
Spaceballs.
Oh my God.
Have you seen that movie?
Who are you? I'm Barf. No, that's my name. Barf.
Barf.
I'm a mog. Half dog, half man. Half man, half dog.
What a funny movie.
Oh my God.
I don't know why I thought that up.
Directed and starred by Mel Brooks.
Yes, he was in it.
Holy
It was
jeez.
yogurt.
Yogurt. I'm sorry to say, but off topic. Spaceballs, in my generation, is one of those classic 80 movies. If you have not seen Spaceballs, it's one of those stupidest movies you've ever seen, but it's funny.
Pee your pants laugh.
Lone Star. I am your brother's uncle, sister's cousin's nephew's neighbor.
All right, focus.
Okay. Focus.
I just wanted to mention your fits. So yeah, I'm always writing down ideas and notes because you will forget them and I will forget them because just my brain's full or it just doesn't work the way it used to. So I'm listening to stuff or I'm just driving. I find when I'm driving I get great ideas. And I jot them down. You got to be really careful because you got to write
and
while you're driving.
Steer with your knees.
So I often will hand it to my wife and say, "Can you write this down for me?" And she understands. She goes, "I have no idea what he's talking about, but I'm going to write it down anyways." Or I carefully will write. Point form. Get the ideas down. So.
Did you ever think of using your memo thing on your car? You know how you got memo?
No, it's too complicated. I'm old school,
okay.
and he's saying, it's like a recording.
Yeah.
Then I got to go through the steps of retrieving it.
Yeah, that's true.
I just like this. I can pick this up. I bring it down to my office when I'm looking for ideas that I got to recall and or go back to. And when I'm sitting somewhere, I'm waiting for my daughter. I'll go through it and go, yeah, I remember Tom Hopkins. I was listening to some Tom Hopkins CDs. He says building relationships is what selling is all about. Anyways, I can go on. But
that's cool.
That's an awesome idea. So
just a little book, right?
Yeah, you get any size that fits in the slide pocket of my car door, and I've got stacks of them that I've filled up. Did I say anything bad?
January 19th, dear diary. James smelled really good today. What the heck?
Dan Sullivan. That was a Dan Sullivan. Yeah, that was good. I remember that. It takes me back. I'm done.
That's good. Good. That's kind of almost a tech talk as well.
Well, it's I think it's marketing.
Yeah.
Because marketing really is that's a tool for helping you remember and recall and constantly improve. So it's also tied into self-improvement.
Oh, that's good.
Yada.
So I'm going to talk about this little guy here, and I know some people are going to. I know we've argued about this.
It's a circle, friends.
But when I'm doing my commercial gigs, because in a lot of the environments that I'm in are either dusty and grimy and underground, above ground. So what I've gone and done is I went and bought just a skylight filter.
I'll tell you what. Bring it over this way in the middle.
So this is just
there it is.
Skylight filter. It's not a neutral density. It's not
skylight.
It's just skylight. It's just glass. This just protects my lens, and I actually went and bought them for all my lenses now, and it's kind of handy because anytime you get dirt, you drop it. We're spending a few $1,000s on lenses. Now the other argument is, well, you're spending a few $1,000s on lenses. Why are you going to cheapen your glass by putting on a cheap piece of glass? Well,
I don't believe in using this kind of stuff, but for what he's using
it for,
he's in very high risk.
Yeah, I've gotten
very dangerous scenarios.
Man, those mud monsters are awful.
And he's in these greasy restaurants where the air is so thick. You know that's going to layer the lens.
Well, the thing is, I've actually had mud splash onto my lens. I've had mud splash onto this.
Really?
And I mean, even when you get mud on your lens, try wiping that stuff off without scratching it. So these things come really in handy. So I've got these from like my 70 to 200, and I've got them for my 17 to 40.
Expensive.
And stuff like that. About $50.
$50.
You know, and they range, right? So there's that. Now, the other thing that I went along with this that I found really handy, and I don't know if we talked about these, but we found this, and I think actually you found this and you gave it to me. Now I've been using them. And these are the Zeiss pre-moistened lens cloths. And what I like about these is they're like condom wrappers, right?
Yeah.
Just long. They come in individual packets. Okay, so you can just, I throw them in my camera gear, I throw them in my car, I throw them around everywhere. I always have them on hand.
In your washroom.
In your washroom.
By your son.
That's disgusting.
Night table.
So, you know, for a pack of 21, I can't remember how much these were, but they're very expensive. And they work really well. You just wipe it on your lens. It's very high alcohol content.
Much better.
I tried drinking it, it didn't work.
Much better than the old way of cleaning lenses.
Yeah, exactly. I've also used it for my point and shoot cameras.
Yeah.
And my
does the job.
Yeah, and the cell phones. Cell phones, glasses.
Is that true?
Oh my God! Use it on your glasses. That is brutal. Look at that.
My glasses.
How do you see out of there? So again, these are the Zeiss pre-moistened lens cloths. I got them at the local camera store, and they work really well.
I can't see. Oh, it's got to dry. It's doing a good job.
It does.
That's cool.
So yeah, so that's that.
We're done?
I think we're done.
Hold on, I'm going to clean this lens right here.
Do it.
There we go. There. Cleaning, cleaning. Is that better?
You just removed all my acne.
All right. See you later, guys.
Awesome. All right, guys. Have a good one.
Happy birthday, Burns. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to NoBS Photo Success. 10 years old, baby. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.